A few months ago, we broke down radioactive iodine, which can be used for thyroid cancer as well as individuals suffering from extreme hyperthyroidism. But this led to a viewer asking us to break down potassium iodide, which can also be abbreviated as PI, and it has a very simple structure, as it's just a molecule of potassium, abbreviated as K, with an ionic bond to a molecule of iodine. However, in this case, iodine has a net negative charge, so it's referred to as iodide. And they typically form these crystal lattice structures, and while they have a variety of different use cases, the primary use case and what we're going to focus on today is for nuclear exposure. And that's because there's a variety of different radioactive isotopes of iodine that can be used, such as iodine 123, iodine 125, and iodine 131 for nuclear experiments. However, if an individual is exposed to these radioactive isotopes of iodine, the body can't distinguish radioactive iodine from non-radioactive iodine. And iodine is really critical for the thyroid, as the thyroid absorbs iodine from our bodies in order to incorporate it into two critical hormones, T3 and T4. So if one is exposed to radioactive isotopes of iodine, the thyroid can absorb that iodine, make its necessary hormones, but in that process be exposed to that radioactive material and potentially cause damage to thyroid cells. But this is where potassium iodide can come into play, as if an individual is given a surplus amount of potassium iodide, and that can be either through oral tablets or an infusion, that's going to flood the thyroid with stable iodine as that potassium iodide breaks apart in the body, providing the thyroid with non-radioactive forms of iodine to make T3 and T4 hormones. Once it's made enough of the hormones, it doesn't need to keep absorbing iodine from the body, so as radioactive iodine passes through the thyroid, it's just going to continue passing and then eventually be excreted from the body, not causing that damage to the cells. But if you want to learn a lot more about thyroid health, make sure to check out the free webinars in this video description below, and stay connected to my channel and with Dane Garvin. Thank you for watching my latest video. And if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel by clicking over here. And you may also enjoy a related video that I have, which you can find by clicking over here. I'll see you on the next one.